Hello, hello. It's Jen Piceno. Hi, welcome to my sacred space. So it's Women's History Month and it's my birthday month. So I thought I would share something with you that's very personal to me. So there's a lot of history behind the red painted lip. And for me, it is a sign of rebellion. It's a sign of strength. It's a sign of empowerment. It's a way to say, look here, not here. I really want people to focus in on my words and hear what I have to say. And it's a tribute to myself to say what I have to say is important. So listen up. Okay. And so many women through history have been change makers and went against social status to bring these red lips through the streets, through the marches, throughout history. Even Queen Elizabeth I, she brought this bold lip in a time that it was really unheard of. And red lips date back all the way back to even Cleopatra. So I will share some of this rich history and some of my fascination with it in my newsletter that goes out on the new moon. I send one out every new moon. You can sign up for that on my website if that's something that interests you. I'll share some priestessy wisdom and some fun moon musings, and then definitely want to share some more about the red painted lip with you. I love the history of it. But today, what I want to do is teach you how to enchant your lipstick. Doesn't have to be red, it can be any color and it can have any meaning to you. But what I want you to do is take practices that you use every single day and make them more magical, more meaningful, so that you're living an everyday ceremony. This is how I live my life. I take ritual and ceremony and attach it to everyday moments. So I'm not carving out huge parts of my day to be in spiritual practice or to connect with source. I'm living and absorbing it all the time throughout the day, even in the midst of the hecticness. And it helps me balance out the chaos and hecticness in big ways. So if you guys know me, you've probably not seen me more than once or twice without red lips on. And if that's the case, I probably had ran out or wasn't feeling real good. But I've got a variety of colors here, and I've got thousands more in my bathroom probably. But what we're gonna do is you're gonna pick a lip color. This is super simple, and you can do this with every beauty product, any lotion, shampoo, anything that you have. And I want you to hold an intention for yourself. Okay. So for me, this book came out. I'm really starting to grow and expand in a different way with using my voice in a different way. And my circles are growing. My alchemy school is going in a different direction. Gypsy moon is growing. Everything is growing and stretching. So I want to make sure that I'm always using my words for my highest and greatest self, for the highest and greatest self of others, that I'm going to speak with integrity, that I'm going to speak from a heart-centered place, but that I'm going to honor myself. Okay. If you read my chapter in volume 4 of the Ultimate Guide to Self-Healing, you'll read about my story of codependence. And in my belief, codependence never goes away. All we can do is kind of balance it out. Okay. At least in my case, and that's my belief and my story, is that that's who I am. That's how I'm made. It's how I was raised. It's in my blood. It's in my bones. And I'm really good at balancing it now, but I didn't used to be. So I do little things throughout the day that help me remember that I need to check in and align with me before I say yes. Okay. So that's another piece of me enchanting my lipstick, is to know that I'm honoring me as I speak, as I agree or disagree to whatever is being put on the table. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick your lipstick or your cosmetic or whatever, something that's attached to your everyday moments. So like I said, I don't ever skip this, and I don't ever skip coffee. So I'm going to always attach something to those two things. So I'm going to hold it in my hands, locking, dropping back down into spirit. And you can just take a moment, however this works for you. You cannot mess up. There's no right or wrong. But I'm going down and in, and from a heart-centered space, I'm just programming, some people call that charging my item and turning it into a magical tool. Okay. So for me, I'm giving it all of those power words that I want it to hold for me: strength, courage, rebellion when it's needed, um, speaking with truth, speaking with integrity, being unapologetic when I really want to stand up for something, that I am not too shy or closed off, that I stand up for what I believe in no matter what. All of those things, you can put one word or you can put several words, but put it into your now magical tool. And I just hold that. And I like doing it in prayer position. That's just my way, but you don't have to do that. I have it between the chakras in my hands. I'm igniting the chakras on my, to go through that, to align that energetically, to raise the frequency of the lipstick. If you are someone who I've attuned in Reiki or you've done it elsewhere, you can also Reiki charge all of your cosmetics and makeup. So I'm Reiki charging it, I'm blessing it, and I'm giving it purpose, sacred purpose. So when I feel complete, and I'm always checking in with myself, with my higher self, to ask, is there more? When I'm complete, what I'm going to do is enchant it. So I'm using a red candle because red is what we're doing today. Okay. So red, I'm going to pass it over the fire with my intentions. And I'm just drawing in the element of fire through the object. And I am one in unity with this. Okay. For you, those of you that worked with me, the candle for me represents mind, body, and soul, spirit. Okay. So I am bringing that divine essence in for my highest and greatest good while I do this. I'm bringing in the element of fire. I'm bringing in any higher power, whatever you want to use, whatever word is comfortable for you is fine. Bringing that all into this one object. Okay. And then I'm going to gift the fire and offering. I believe in making offerings, not just asking and taking, but always giving something back. So today I'm going to put a pinch of cinnamon into the flame. You guys saw me do this with the ancestral ritual that I did with you. So I'm putting that in as a blessing, as a gift to spirit of fire, to bring back passion and wealth and all of the beautiful things that I know can happen when I help speak my truth. Because when I speak my truth, I help align other women in speaking their truth too. And that's always, it's not all ever just about me. It always pays it forward, but it is about me being in integrity with myself, so that I can do my sacred work to help other women do theirs. Okay. And then because I don't like anything to be bland, I'm going to spice it up with some cayenne. Okay. And again, this is my offering, but bringing in that heat, bringing in that fieriness, because my whole goal is to help women walk their path fiercely. And to do that, I've got to walk mine fiercely too. Got to keep up with you all. Okay. So that's just my little way of saying, when you get up in the morning or when you go out on a hot date, paint those lips with purpose. Okay. Let me know how it goes. Please drop a line in the comments. And I love you, girls. Have a beautiful day.